Well, hello there, and welcome! Today we are going to be continuing my last 1.9 new stuff video. If you haven't seen that, click on the screen now to be sent over to that link. Now, inside of here, as you can see, I have a little cottage there and a really nice scenic view, and I'm going to be showing you guys what I didn't show you in the last 1.9 showcase. Now, we're going to walk in this little hut here, and as you can see, I have a little control point of a bunch of different stuff I'm going to show you. First thing we're going to go over is right here. Now, I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to be teleported to an igloo. Now, this is an igloo. These igloos can only spawn inside of ice plains biomes or cold taiga biomes. They can't spawn in cold taiga hill biomes, so remember that. Now, these things are extremely rare and extremely hard to find. As you can see, if I move over here, if I was looking this way, it just looks like a normal hill almost. But if I move closer, I can see, yes, this is indeed igloo. Now, inside of igloos, if you mine this carpet here, you will see you get a little passageway going down. Now, after you get down here, there will be a caged villager and a caged zombie villager. Now, neither of these will despawn. This sign is showing that you need to turn this villager into that zombie villager into a normal villager. Now it gives you everything you need. It gives you a golden apple and a potion of weakness. So you can just break this iron bar, feed him the apple, and then throw the weakness. And then you'll start the transformation. So yes, that is a free way to get villager. I don't know. You might want to keep the golden apple. You might not. But this is, if you happen to be lucky enough to find one of these, I do recommend you make a base in here. These are really cool. This is a really cool little thing. They're extremely rare. So yeah, if you do happen to find one of these, loot it and keep the stuff you find in it. Alright, we are back on the control room and we're going to be moving on to the new terrain stuff. So, I'm going to go on survival for this, and as you can see inside of this chest I have a diamond shovel. Now, when you right-click on grass with a diamond shovel, it will change textures. Now, as you can see right here, I have a little gateway. Looks pretty normal right now, but if I start right-clicking the grass, it does use durability for my shovel, but it looks nicer. See, that looks a lot nicer than it did before. So that's just a cool thing you can do for decoration purposes. Now, over here, there's a new plant called beetroot. You can get beetroot seeds by finding them inside of ender cities, which I'll get into right after this. And yeah, that's how you get your beetroot seeds, and then you can plant it down, and then just like a carrot, you need water by it, and then you can mine it, get more beetroot, and then you can craft 6 beetroot on top of a bowl to get a beetroot stew, which restores 6 hunger bars. So I highly recommend this for a food source if you indeed find beetroot. Now, back at the control station, right here, we have the new end stuff. I'm going to go and create it for this. Now, if I made this little stadium here just to look cool, so we're going to go over to the end. Now that we are inside of the end, we're going to get to that later. We're going to click on this. Now, in my last video, I said these ender crystals can be dropped by endermen. I was wrong. You have to craft them like so. Now, the actual way you spawn in a new ender dragon is after you kill the ender dragon. There will be an ender egg there, and this portal will open up. You place down one of these on each sides, and then it will start a little ritual. It takes a little bit of time to start, but it does start. Now, we're going to come back here, and we are going to check out this. Now, as you can see, I took an ender gateway to get to this dimension. Now, inside of this dimension, this is where you will find, like, chorus flowers and stuff like that on these islands. But the main thing we're here for is to show you how you actually find Elytras. Now, randomly on those giant islands will spawn ender cities. Ender cities look like this. They're really, 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 really freaking cool. As you can probably tell. Or not. There we go. Yeah, these ender cities are really cool and they have really good loot, but they're really rare. The first one I found had no loot in it whatsoever, and it was really small. It was about just this connected to, like, that. But this particular ender city, hold on. This particular ender city, this was the third one I found, and it took me 45 minutes. It has a bunch of different loot rooms. Now, the way these work is, as you can see, if you were just playing normal survival, you would start down here, in here, and then you can come up here. I'm just going to show you guys this since these are really hard to find. and there will be little parkour stages you have to do, and those rooms usually don't have anything in them, but it can lead to more parkour. Now these rooms are a little bit more complicated. These shulkers spawn everywhere, and they're the most annoying things in the world. And then, yeah, basically these have a lot of different rooms in them. I don't know if this one has loot rooms. I'm trying to find out. Hold on. I'm gonna look around for a loot room in this, and then I'll come back. Alright, so this is one of the loot rooms I was talking about. It will have little parkour down there, and then we'll have a chest with usually really good loot in it, as you can see, along with an ender chest. Now, what you really need to look for is one of these. This is an ender ship. This is where you'll find an Elytra. On the hull of the boat, as you can see, it has an ender dragon head. That's where you can find your ender dragon heads. Now these, they will usually have a brewing stand there with some potions, so take advantage of that. But here, as you can see, is an Elytra. Now, these two chests, they have really good loot. Look at this sword. Look at this sword. And it also have beetroot seeds, which is one of the best foods in the game. So, yeah, that's basically the new end features. Now we are moving on to a new enchantment called Mending. Basically, what Mending is I am going to go into survival for this. Actually, no, not yet. So, as you can see, right in here, I have a damaged sword. Right? It's not completely durable. Now, if I put Mending on this sword, right now it has Mending on it. Now you're wondering, well, how does Mending work? Good question. When I have this weapon equipped and I start to collect experience, so I'm going to throw some experience over there, it's repairing my sword. This sword is now fully repaired, just from those levels I picked up while I was holding out this sword. So that is an extremely useful enchantment. Any enchantment you pick up while you're holding on to that thing with Mending, it will use the experience to be repaired and it won't fill up your XP bar. This is really good on pickaxes, armor, basically anything. And last but not least, we have a new potion type, Luck. What this does is don't believe there is any current recipe to make it, but when you drink it, you will be affected with luck, and it will increase your drop chance for rarer items. So if I go fishing with luck, I'll have a higher chance to get treasure, and all that cool stuff. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed the video. There aren't really a whole lot more 1.9 features, so I won't be able to do a part 3 for this, sadly. I might start a survival series for this. If you want to see that, please leave a comment and a like. And if you're new, subscribe for more content. And yes, have a nice day.